colossal, it's stupendous, it's conspicuously incredible. Hurry, step right up. Hey, Sonny, you want to give it a try?
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Conspicuously Incredible Gaming. I'm your host, Mike. So, we're going to be going over a little bit more of an update of this project that I've been discussing for a while. So right now as it stands, I only have 3 participants, 4 if you include myself. So, for anybody who wants a chance to get in on this action here, you still got time, but decisions are going to start being made. So anyway, I'm going to move over to my working area here, and I got the chat working and everything too. No, I'm going to Aiden Scott, I'm going to finish up Monster Bash here today. I'm going to do this update thing real quick and then eat while I reconfigure the stream back to the game, and I'm going to try to finish that game. Like I said, I don't know if I'll sneak a little bit in or not. I really hadn't had planned to do Cuphead on Expert, at least not yet, but I'll definitely keep that in mind, because that's one of those things I could always kind of come back to, even if I do like one level, you know, real quick and just kind of pop in and out. So let's see, we have Nero and the Ruby Overlord here too. These are 2 of the guys that are pretty much in and involved. Except, yeah, I can't even win on easy. So, well, no, it was normal. I wasn't playing on easy. I was playing on normal. So, yeah. Alright, so like I said last time, yeah, oof. Last time, so basically I'm still looking for votes, I guess, people to put their input in on what type of game that we're gonna make. Then we'll be going on the style and aesthetic, and once we get those figured out, we'll be working on plot. I'm giving everybody until Wednesday this week, so it's Sunday now. You have like 3 days, 4 days. I'll kind of let them overlap, but Wednesday I'm going to start taking the suggestions for the style, for the aesthetic, for what we're going to do. Now, we are, like I said, I already have what seems to be a dedicated group of people already, and a few of them are kind of jumping at the opportunity to start making this game right away, and I appreciate the enthusiasm, but I do at least want to try to, you know, get the community involved. So, at least right now, what we're looking at, we've got platformer in the lead. We had 1 vote for RPG. Oh, that's great. They just finally sent over my pre-plan. All distracted. In the lead, but we did have 1 vote for RPG, so, which is not saying much because there's actually 2 for platformer, and I haven't casted my vote yet, because if I cast what I really, really wanted, there would be a tie and there would be no need, and, you know, I kind of wanted to do an RPG, but these guys are convincing me that platformer is going to be the way to go, at least for the first game, and the ideas that they're pitching out right now, I'm kind of on board with. So, you know, I could always, you know, table the RPG idea for a little bit later. Yeah, move fast and break things, learn your software a bit, run a few tests. Yeah, and I already kind of have an idea what I'm going to do as far as, I mean, the first thing I'm going to do is at least try to get somewhat of a working character sprite. It doesn't even have to be final at all. Just something that I can have to move around, and then start making a test area where I can start figuring out, how fast and the jumps and, excuse me, a few other different things. That's going to be one of the first items on my agenda. So, as far as style and aesthetic, see, we haven't, at this moment, it's not established exactly what we're making, but platformer is in the lead. So, the main consensus for style and aesthetic is that we want to do steampunk. With a Wild West feel. So, steampunk cowboys is pretty much kind of it's in the lead. But if anybody else wants to get in on the project, put in their input and everything, get going, then you can sway the course of this. But after Wednesday, we're going with platformer. If nobody overwhelms us with votes for something otherwise. So let's see, they're still ribbing me about the Cuphead. Still can't win. Yeah, mate, and I say Wild West. Steampunkish Wild West. Yeah, move fast, break things, learn your software. How about make it a platformer, but when you run into an enemy, you can make it an RPG battle. That may... Depending, that may drag things out a bit. Now, I'm not saying it can't work, because a lot of the weapons and elements that you guys have been pitching to me about how it would work and what you want to see would be would be accomplished a lot easier in, say, an RPG type turn-based battle. So that's always something to consider. And you mean Undertale? Not Under Here, Undertale, and then no, I haven't played Undertale yet. The only thing is, when it first came out and it was real popular, it was like what, like $19, $20 some, and I figured I had so many games and so much other stuff to do that I would wait till the price come down, and I think the price has come down now, so it's definitely a game I want. It's on my wish list. Oh, you're talking about a totally different game then. Under Hero is different from Undertale. See, I did not know that. But yeah, 2D platformer. Yeah, so you can basically decide to skip the battles if you want to, but at the same time it'd be to your own detriment, because it's on a level-based system, and eventually you'd be outmatched if you kept going. So at least that's where we're at right now. I don't want to run this one too long, because like I said, I want to get something to eat and reconfigure the stream back to get the game going, and then get the game going. Plus I gotta check on this message that the company sent me too, so we need a good battle theme. There's a lot of different stuff we can work on. So like I said, right now at the moment it looks like platformer. They're talking Metroidvania type, platformer with some RPG elements, a few fetch quests, some different things where certain items or weapons progress you further, and there's some backtracking you have to do in order to open up the areas and do all this. And I don't know, we might kick around the RPG battle system. That's definitely something I didn't think about, but with all the weapons and all the stuff that is being suggested, like I I can't remember which one of you now. It may have been Nero, but it could have been Ruby Overlord as well. Something about like ricocheting, trick shots, stuff like that. And that was a big trope back in the not necessarily like the actual westerns, but when you think of like slapstick comedy that had to do with westerns, there was always a lot of trick shots and bank shots and stuff like that going on. So that sounds like a nice, cool element to work in too. So, we'll see. So, yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. Platformer and steampunk. But if you want to get in on the project, you can still get in on the project eventually. He said something that could ricochet. You said actual bullets. Yeah. If you still want to get in on the project and contribute to it, you'll be able to have the opportunity. Trust me. But we're going to start making, steps toward actually, putting something together. And the longer you wait, the less input you're going to be able to have. Like, if you wait till after Wednesday, it's going to be decided what type of game. And then I think I might give it another couple of days to a week for everybody to get in on the style and the aesthetic. And after that, if nobody comes in and says, they want this or that or the other, we're going to go with what we've got. So, eventually, eventually it'll just be, this is the game we're working on and this is kind of where we're taking it. And if you want to contribute to graphics and, sprites, to character ideas, weapon ideas, mechanics, sound effects, music, then it has to be within what we're narrowing everything down to be. So I think I've pretty much given all I can give on that. Like I said, we certain things we're not gonna do, which that'll all come in later on. But yeah, that's what I see. So right now we got this. So a couple more days, everything will be closed up, and then we'll be moving forward with what we got. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'm kind of just sitting here floundering in the gap. No, I think that's it. So yeah, get your votes in by Wednesday. Join the Discord. That's one thing I wanted to say too. Join the Discord. Most of the conversation all the work and everything is being done over there. Now, if you still want to just cast a vote, you can cast it, down below in the comments section. I take a look at and check the videos and everything. So if you just want to chuck a vote out there, that's fine. But Discord is where it's at. So check the link below for Discord. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this now, and probably maybe be about a half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. I'm looking at like 3 Eastern. It's like 2:20 now Eastern, so be enough time for me to eat and rework the stream and make sure everything's working and check these messages I got here. So anyway, thank you everyone, and go ahead and do the thing. And this has been Conspicuously Incredible Gaming with your host Mike. We're doing a Project Edition. If you like this content, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, share with your friends. Check out the links below for Patreon, for Discord, and just all sorts of general nonsense, including if you'd like to donate $1 or $2. I'd sure love to have it, and if not, just appreciate you watching the stream and checking in and seeing what's going on and being a subscriber. So, with that being said, thank you all very much for watching, and I guess in this case, see you all here in a little bit.